my animal loving friends. Welcome back to Sunset Wildlife Connections YouTube vlog channel. In today's episode, we are doing our first animal spotlight, and we are starting strong with Michael J, our rescued red fox. Welcome to Sunset Wildlife Connections Animal Spotlight series. Learn about each animal's individual stories, cool facts about the species, help us feed, clean, and enrich the animals, find out if they make a good pet, and we'll end with a conservation message. Three months ago, we rescued this beautiful red fox. He was scared, afraid, timid, didn't know where he was. He had been neglected, abused, and locked in a room. But then he came to Sunset Wildlife Connection, where he has now been making an amazing recovery. He's eating, training, playing, and we are bonding. It took a solid month of care and feeding every day just for him to get to this point where I could touch him. I can tell that physically, mentally, and emotionally, he is healing. Animals are truly incredible. Their resilience, inspiring. He is why I do what I do. I rescue and rehabilitate animals, just like him. I feel not only blessed, but privileged that he came to our rescue and that I get to care for him. That I get to teach him that we are not all bad. That he will always be warm, safe, and fed. He now gets to be an ambassador for his species and teach others like you all about this amazing animal. Yeah, he's such a good boy. Red foxes are really cool animals. They are actually the largest species of fox on the entire planet. They come in a lot of different colors, including the gray that you see in Michael J, or they come in white, black, some of them have like splotches on them. They also have supersonic hearing, which you can tell by just the size and shape of their ears. They work as almost little satellites on top of their heads. They lie down and will pin their ears and curl their tails when they're being submissive. You can see Michael J doing that with one of my dogs, Loki. They also make 40 different vocalizations, including this one. They are omnivores, meaning that they eat both meat and veggies. Pretty cool animals, huh? Alright guys, now I'm going to show you how to take care of a red fox. And we're going to first start with the diet. Now, we just talked about how foxes are omnivores, so as you can see here, we have a little bit of high-protein dog food, some raw chicken, raw fish, a little bit of vegetables, and a little bit of fruit. Now, I will substitute the protein sometimes with maybe an egg or maybe some yogurt, and then I am a little picky about fruit like you are with dogs. All right, guys, I've got Michael J over here. We're going to shift him first. We're going to clean up his house, and then I'm going to do a training session with him. got him shifted. Let's go in and clean. So today I'm not going to change out the towels since I just did that yesterday. So I'm just going to shake out the towels. He peed and pooped in his bowl. Love that for me. That is the beauty of taking care of animals. We're gonna go scoop for some more poop, and then I'm going to have to pick up this enrichment because there's pee all over it, shake out some more towels, and then I gotta redig some of these holes that he made. There is a 2-foot barrier, dig barrier, so he cannot get out. I just like to refill them. Also gonna add in some enrichment, which is sensory today, so you can see that snake skin. We're gonna close everything back up, and then we're gonna shift him back onto exhibit. I didn't show it, but I did check his water as well. Don't worry, Jack over here is going next. Before we get started with Michael J's training session, I just wanna kind of talk to you guys about what his behaviors are and kind of what you guys are gonna see. So remember that Michael J is a neglect case. So because he was a neglect case, he is super intense about the food. He does not need it. You can see he's nice and big and thick, but he is still very intense about food. Something that you would maybe say like food aggression in a dog. Obviously he's not a dog, he is a fox, and he was not fed for a long time. There were probably at least a week in between feedings, and again, he was not getting the proper diet. So now he is just kind of crazy about food. So you guys are gonna see it's extremely high energy. So it's been hard to train him on slower behaviors. So things like a sit, a stay, even something like I was trying to capture a vocalization. So like a speak for a dog, it's just too low energy for him. If he does make a vocalization, I will reinforce that just because I'm trying to capture that behavior. But trying to get him to do it without capturing it has been really difficult. Sorry, it's cold outside, so I keep sniffling, sorry. So some of the behaviors that he knows are a paw behavior, something that I believe he knew before that I just recaptured. He also does target with the target stick. He does also do an up behavior, and then I've been working on a jump. So because he's so high energy, I was like, I have to do something more high energy that he wants to do. And jumping was one of the things that I noticed that he wanted to do. So I kind of worked from the up to a jump behavior. You guys will see some of that training, and let's go. Good boy, good. So he spoke and I got really excited, so I paid him for that. Good, that's it, good boy. Good, speak. Good. Then he's making more vocalizations, so I paid him again. You can see me getting really excited looking at the camera.
Yeah, you're making noise.
He did it again.
Okay,
so now I'm excited, he's excited. We're gonna do a high energy behavior.
Yeah. Target. Good. Good boy.
He is like killing this training session, so I'm super stoked.
Easy.
Now this is where it was too much.
Huh?
He got a little overstimulated. He still did the behavior, which was great.
Good
Overall,
boy.
this was an awesome training session, other than me
So good.
overstimulating him a little bit.
Good job, buddy.
So next, I'm just going to let you guys hang out with the animal. So this is what I do. I like to observe the animals, make sure that everybody looks good. It's a good bonding moment. So you can just kind of do what I do throughout the day, and you're going to just kind of sit and hang out with Michael J for a little bit. If you want to skip ahead, go ahead and skip about 2 minutes. Now, do foxes make good pets? My short answer, no. Honestly, you guys, this is a terrible, terrible pet. As you can see, this fox is not in my house. He is an outdoor animal. There are many reasons why this animal does not make a good pet. So they are a fox. They are not a dog. Yes, we've been domesticating foxes for a while, but dogs we have domesticated for thousands and thousands of years. So this is not a dog. They are canids, meaning canines, similar to dogs, right? But they are definitely have a much shorter attention span. This animal is very nippy. Hi, beautiful. Look at those teeth. He does have a good set of teeth similar to a dog. I don't know if anybody's been bit by a dog. I have. It's not great. And you have a much higher chance of being bit by a fox than a dog. He has nipped me a couple times. I do not really pet him. Again, he is a neglect case. So if you were to hand rear him, treat him real well, you might be able to keep them in your house. Might. They can get along really well with other dogs and cats. It's just iffy, you guys. Like, if you're gonna have a fox as a pet, pretty much I would say don't have any more pets. Don't have dogs, don't have cats, like, don't have anything else. Don't have kids. These guys, again, are nippy. You don't want your children to be afraid of dogs. You don't want your children to be afraid of animals. This is a terrible, terrible choice for a pet. Not only all those things I already mentioned, they smell. They smell awful. They have almost a skunk scent. You guys watched the cleaning video. He pees on everything. He pees in the bowl. He peed on his enrichment. That pumpkin that you see over there, he's peed on the pumpkin multiple times. I actually rinsed it out today. So, not a good pet, guys. He's cute. He's fluffy. I barely pet him. I do not cuddle with him. He doesn't want that. He wants to be a fox. He wants to be outside in the sun, in the elements. He does not want to be in your house. He doesn't want to be on your furniture. These are exotic animals. These are wild animals that were bred to be pets. It's just not a great choice. Unless you really do a lot of research and you have a very particular lifestyle, get a dog. I would never, ever, ever put Michael J in my house, even just for the fact that he smells awful. Like, I have to rinse his bowls, and sometimes I even have to leave his laundry if I don't get to it that day. I have to leave his laundry outside because I can smell it in my bedroom from the animal laundry room. I literally woke up one morning and I was like, I have to put it outside because it smelled so bad. So I just would never, like, it's just not a good idea. This is not a good pet. Go to your animal shelter and rescue a dog or cat. All right, guys, let's talk some fox conservation next. They are very good predators. So people sometimes will not have a great enclosure for maybe like some livestock, ducks, chickens, things like that. People will know if a fox got into their chicken coop because they will kill all the birds and then come back for them one at a time. So it's pretty sad. And I totally get it if you have a farm and this has happened to you. A lot of people want to take revenge on that animal. I get that feeling. I get the feeling of being angry. I have had predators get to my chickens. We're having a trouble with an opossum getting into the chicken coop right now. So we are working on fixing that. But that is what we're going to do. We're not going to shoot the opossum. Another one's just going to come. Like, there's no point. Another one's going to come. And so instead, we are trying to fix our chicken coop to make the chickens safer. So that's what you have to do with your livestock, with your poultry. There's no point in killing the fox. You're going to have more rodents. We're going to have more snakes. You're messing with the ecosystem whenever you hunt a predator. Nature, we all learned it in biology, nature kind of has its ups and downs, and that goes with the predators and the prey. So if you kill all of the predators, we're gonna have a ton of prey. These guys eat everything. They even help us pollinate. They'll actually eat berries, nuts, will process through their bodies, and they'll poop it out. That just helps with distribution. It helps with our prey populations. It's just working with the environment is what we need to do. We need to keep our livestock and our poultry safe so that we don't have to mess with the environment. It's just not worth it. We have messed with the environment a lot, and we just need to leave it alone. Keep your animals safe. If you have any questions, if you want to know what we've been doing with our chicken coop, let me know in the comments, and I can do maybe like a short video of what's been going on with them and what we're doing to fix it. So if you have any questions for me, please let me know. If you guys would like to support Michael J, the Red Fox, and our nonprofit, I have a link in the description to any way that you can donate, whether it is cash, an Amazon wish list, or through Bonfire if you want to get something special for yourself. I just released a brand new Michael J, the Red Fox merch line. So you can check out some really cool hoodies. We have tank tops, t-shirts on there. So check that out if you want to get something special for yourself and help support the nonprofit. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications so you do not miss anything with Michael J and Sunset Wildlife Connection.